On Solana and pretty much all blockchains, there are lots of fake tokens. So how do we work out which token is real? Let me show you. So here we are at Jup.ag. Now, quite often, a new token will come out and all of a sudden there'll be a crazy number of random tokens as well. If we type in CWIF, cat with hat, we can see we've got this main token up here and then a whole lot of other ones. Some of these have been renamed. Some of them have got different names. But quite often they also have cat with hat. They're trying to be fake. We could put in plenty of other tokens as well, like mother, and you can see mother, we've got mother dollar, mother. All these are fake. Now, how it normally works is there's a team in Jupiter. They're going to find out which is the correct token. They're going to put it here in this section. They put it into a list, which means it's legitimate, as opposed to say this one, which has that exclamation point. And it's a warning. They've also labeled it as community as well. If we have a look at Mu, we can see this has been labeled correctly as well. However, when there's a new token that's come out and we don't have this label, how do we actually work it out? So we'll go and have a look at this one as an example, cat with hat. The best place to go to is birdeye.so. And then up here, we can just type in the ticker, CWIF. We can select all the blockchains, but as we're just playing on Solana, this is the one for us. Now we can still see multiple CWIF tokens. And the crazy thing is, one of the indicators that we use to find the legitimate one is the one with the most volume in the last 24 hours. The real one, which has a check mark, actually only has 690,000, whereas the fake one has 4 million. There's another indicator to the right as well, and this shows the price. This price is down 100%, whereas this CWIF token is down 4.5%. Now we can of course see this green tick here as well, but we're not always going to have that green tick. Now over here on the left-hand side, we've got some brand new tokens. So nothing is financial advice. We're just using these as an example. I've never heard of any of these. But let's have a look at, as an example, this one, Josh. This is a brand new token. The token has just been minted less than 24 hours ago. So if you see something like this and you know the token is not that old, then maybe it's correct. If you know the token's at least a few days old, then you know this is fake. If we come up to search and we search for Josh, what do we have? Quite a few different tokens. This one looks to be a copy of this one, and this one is another fake one as well. And people have aped in to buy this one, basically making the deployers rich and everyone else has lost money. There can be some other things that we can look for as well. The next thing we can look at are these points here. So the fully diluted market cap, if it's very low and we're not expecting it to be so low, that could be a problem. The address, if we're noticing the address is different, of course, it's going to be not the right one, but more so have a look at holders. This is 333 holders. So unless you think you're really new to a token, it's not going to be this one. You're probably going to be needing a couple of thousand holders. Not always the case, but quite often the case. We may also have some Twitter links and a website link here as well. Now, if you still think this is the right token, the easiest thing to do is just to copy to clipboard and navigate to Twitter. Just come up to search, just paste it in and just search. Then we've found this token. So this is the contract address, Joshcoin. This is a very new account, joined in May 2024. They've got very few followers. There's no blue tick and they're burning some tokens, but what on earth are they actually doing? They don't have a website. They just have a random Telegram and they've got a link to Dex Screener. Here we can see this token is brand new. Now at this stage, this may be the token that you're after, but these are the steps you need to go through in order to work out if it is. And of course, if you're getting into meme coins that are really new, you have to do this quite fast. However, if a token's been around for a little bit longer, then take your time. Don't go and ape into a token that you are not sure of. There's millions of dollars lost every day because people ape into the wrong token. Let's have a look at one more. Right here, number one trending is Clown. This is a new token, less than 24 hours ago. So let's come up here and let's also type in Clown and we can see plenty of different Clown tokens here. This one has $13.23 million worth of volume. So this is highly likely going to be the correct one. Whereas this one and this one and this one, they have such a small amount of volume, they're most likely fakes. This is still a new token. We can see it went up in price extensively and then it came down really hard. There are quite a few more holders. Nothing's lit up over here, so we can't check that out, but we can go and grab the address, go back to Twitter, paste in the address, and just go and search for it. Now we have to see if we can find an actual Twitter. So this person has tweeted something out. Now remember, the majority of meme coins will fail. They're just trying to extract your liquidity away from you. If you want to ape into them, that's up to you. But it's like 99.9999% will fail. So let's click on this one here and let's see if this is the right one. At this stage, it looks like this is the correct one. We can see this is the correct contract address. They have a blue tick. It's very easy to get a blue tick, by the way. It's not an indication that it's a good project. It's just a better thing to get than to not have. They have a decent number of followers. However, no one that I know is following this. And that's quite alarming, as I'm pretty decently connected in the Solana space. So what you can do is you can go and buy followers. You can go and buy bots to get more followers, and you can go and buy and bot the number of likes, retweets, and comments as well. But we'll talk about that in another video. Ultimately, for this video, we just wanted to work out, is this the correct token that we're after? And when it comes to newly minted tokens that are called Clown, this looks like the one that is correct. That's all for this tutorial. Catch you in the next one.